All right, it's the final day of the week. Looking at Nasdaq first, what am I looking for? Well, I think you can clearly see we're in a strong downtrend, right? That's pretty evident. So I don't want to look for any longs today, even though we are at a very discounted point. If you look on the daily chart here, we are extremely extremely in discount from this position. So you'd think, okay, it's a good time to buy, but for me yesterday, I'll show you in a second, but I tried taking a long on ES from when we took this low over here, and I took a loss, and everything was fine. It was within my rules, everything cool. But I think I thought to myself, when I'm trying to buy against the trend, and the trend yesterday was that we were going down all of yesterday morning and Wednesday evening, and I was like, okay, maybe the higher probability setups are going to come from just staying in line with the trend, trying to stay on the right side of the market. And when the bearish momentum is so strong, I feel like trying to look for a buy is going to be kind of like catching a falling knife. So in terms of any hourly highs that we could be running on that could fuel a short, well, we're quite far away from them. We're already 1.5% away from the nearest 1 hour swing high. So I can't see myself being able to get into any trades today just because the liquidity I'm looking at being this London high, being this news high over here is so far away. So I can't see myself being able to get into anything unless we had some crazy PA and price shot up and then rejected. Like that'd be it's quite unrealistic, right? So I'm not anticipating not anticipating much. I do think, and I know I did say I'm not looking for longs, but if you look on ES here, and actually quickly, the long I took was off of this here. We had a bullish swing failure, and then I ended up getting like 1.5 hour, and then the price just reversed, leaving these two equal highs here. But anyway, we do have this Monday low, which we are nearly trading to on ES, and that's so I do anticipate some bullish PA on the open once we take out this low. However, I think like yesterday, it could just be a liquidity raid, even though we're not taking out any highs, but it could just be a bullish trap, and you could end up just getting on the wrong side of price action if I look for a long. So yeah, it's not impossible, but I think I'll just be putting myself in a low probability position by trying to buy against this trend. YM or Dow Jones is quite weird in the fact that it's a lot more behind than on Nasdaq and ES. But again, just taking out some major liquidity on the Dow as well. So as I said today, I'm going to try and stick to the higher time frame trend, which is quite clearly bearish, and therefore I can't see myself getting into any positions because we do not have any liquidity near us at this point. But if we had a wild scenario and price shot up to London high and we got a liquidity raid, then sure. But that is literally the only thing I can see, and anything else I feel like is going to be too risky for what I am comfortable with right now. So I think today will probably be a day of sitting out the markets, which is okay. Had a good week overall, so I'm not too worried about that. Otherwise, we'll move on to the next week.